with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 72.
First play, first pass for Brady. Staying on his feet. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. He'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. On play action, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
That open man that time ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Brady again. He'll let it go deep for Foster. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 48 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Touchdown! Puka Nacua from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Let's go now. Striker, 3-3. Ready?
On play action, Young. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hester to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, breaking down at the 49. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for first and 10. It's Young off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Blue striker.
To throw, Young. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because it's been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter.
Ready.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ready.
Now Young. And it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles,
what's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. What y'all up to? What y'all got going for the day? What's up? What's up?
And nowadays, I don't think you get by.
Y'all hear what I said? Rise and shine. Get the sleep off your mind.
With all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game.
Hey, y'all come and hit that like button for me. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. You don't even gotta stay long. Just hit the like button before you leave.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. first down. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Young wasting no time, right to the air. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down. His first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out.
Look at him. Did the same play again. Thought I was stupid.
They take it back for the touchdown.
Come on, bro. RPO 24, man. I already know what you're going to do. Same plays over and over.
A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, and so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Step your game up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now a handoff inside, it's Peyton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Rolling to his right. Now this aired out deep for Reed. It's caught inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a give, it's Peyton, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert. It's going to be caught by Reed. He's got a Jets touchdown. 8 yards yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now here's Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. The play fake. Now Young. Looking left side of his goal man. That's Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go play action. Young. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Oh, design one for their wideout. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd down and 6 now. Young to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know this.
He'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays, eat up chunks of yardage, and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That'll be caught by Hester. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Young now. And they will find Davis. It's complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving them. But I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Given 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it complete to Jackson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Herbert. And he's got room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much and you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. Yeah, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. Exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn. Can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Young on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, Young. He's got the hook up to the big play So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dickerson trying the right side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Young quickly to the flat. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Thank you. Play some defense out there, boys.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Quick strikeout line by Jackson. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Pass complete there to Nakua. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution is
touchdown Raiders. Puka Nakua, 26 yards. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Thank you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Off the play fake, Young. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a give. Here's Peyton running left. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3 and 1. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Here's Peyton up the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 8. On the give, here comes Peyton. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football player, that's a pretty run because he's in sync right there. He's not carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Running it here with Peyton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now Jackson will look to throw it, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw call out wide. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's Charles Davis, as always. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with a dime look on defense, two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Following the interception, Young. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. They'll set up a throw. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Got a man. It's Brown. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. It would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A play fake. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Young working out of the gun. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Johnson's got it complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Inside give to Dickerson. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. From the shotgun, it's Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Eric Dickerson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers post. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
That's what I like to hear. Oh, that's 100% our way, baby.
On the ready? Jump offside. Take it all the way.
Young off the play fake. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. They're running with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Dickerson on the handoff, and he is going to lose yardage here. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Young will set to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Michael!
Come on!
Richardson off the play fake. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they get more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Okay,
Instead,
ready?
in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. The decision that time was to keep it, and not a great one. Once he got out right with the football, there was just nowhere to go.
And I felt bad for his offensive line there because their job is to create creases, right? Create openings. But if those defenders keep their shoulders squared in the line of scrimmage and refuse to be budged, that's the end result. No place for him to turn upfield. No chance to gain any yardage.
It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their 1st drive of the game. Richardson on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. He takes it from the 10 down to the 6. 2nd and 6. Off play action. Richardson steps away. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. John Randall drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Richardson to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Ultra.
Here's Eric Dickerson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Stroud working out of the gun. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Dillon now on 1st and 10. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They run again with Dillon. And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And right away, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Off the play fake, Young. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Young on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, He's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on it, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
That is caught. Now they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
There you go, set.
They give to Dillon out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Stroud. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now here's a throw that's complete, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Dillon. Powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now a first down throw for Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Young. Olsen goes diving, and he's got it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Here's Young to throw on 2nd down. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Down. Card red. Green Jack.
Final play of the half, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Hester to return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Blue strike.
A play fake. Now Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That throw by Young incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
A first down throw for Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Dickerson trying the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers... Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
Now a guy who played collegiately a couple hours north of here, Darrynton Evans. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. Back to throw, here's Richardson, sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
They try to set up the bubble screen here. It's complete. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. A give running right is Evans. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, break. 19 Lions. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And some space here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Saved back at the 29. 9th play of the drive now, on 3rd in the country mile. Richardson off the play fake. Pass complete there to McCoy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Evans going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
65, 65.
Again, it'll be Evans. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up on fourth and goal from the 4. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. First down, Young. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. There he goes, right side. Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. Pushing his way through. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
Set, ready. Eagle blue.
Young off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
A second down throw for Young. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action. Young. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. This is Eric Dickerson, 4-time rushing champ. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Young working out of the gun. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like...
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Eric Dickerson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Go. Baylor Tigers.
first down. Justin Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Grenade! Run! Hey, ram. Run!
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Being chased out left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Hey, go steal. Okay.
A carry for Dickerson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here is 3rd and 5. This one taken in by Hester. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They'll try and run for it. Nice move. And he is going to have the Panthers first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go now. Claws red. Green jack. Ready?
It's Young off play action. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
That throw by Young incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Inside give to Dickerson. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Ray. Home troops right. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
5-9. Let's go. Set.
Herbert now. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Room to maneuver at the 35. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Hester, 55 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession, as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And all right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. Off we go from Las Vegas. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The play fake. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Young now. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. To throw, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their block.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now Young. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. And that's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Ready. From the 41, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready.
Young will set to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork game. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Hurry, hurry.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Wrong, 10.
2nd down, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six. psyche, these quarterbacks can be very fragile at times. We wonder how he'll react now. Pick 6 on the very first throw for him of the game.
And I think his teammates are just staring at him right now, wanting to know what his psyche is. They're going to check his body language. They're going to see how he reacts. Best thing he can do is probably go to his bench and crack a joke. Just let him know that, hey, I'm okay. We're going to be fine, because he has to bounce back from it. But if he takes it too seriously, he's probably going to go right in the tank.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. It's caught. Becker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Brady. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Brady now to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Williams. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
They'll run on first down. Archer, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. Second and 13. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they can come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
They go play action. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
First down, Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made.
And he works free. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now Brady again. Dancing to his left. Williams brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Dre Archer taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead. In motion left is Beckham. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone. And running with Pat. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
On second down, McCaffrey. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Off the play fake, Young. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 22 yards there, a first down. Young now from the 50. And that went to the right side and incomplete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Check, smash.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Boy, a rough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first possession of this second half.
And what makes it worse, Brandon, is that they've already given away the lead in this quarter on the touchdown drive a minute ago. Now they run the risk of really falling behind unless their defense can bail them out a little bit. They'll be cheering for him hard from the sidelines.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Williams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards.
Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Taken at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete there to Beckham. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. The 16-yard line. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Up the middle they go. Archer. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That is caught. Touchdown! With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Play action. It's Herbert. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A play fake. Now Young. To the left side, and it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Young. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go, set. Okay, go steal. Ready.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. Nice little juke. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Now here's Young. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Young off the play fake. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st down, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To the air again, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Black open.
Final play of the half, Young. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. Now they can't bring him down. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Young. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. The guy's man complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
He'll buy some time right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Peyton up the middle, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Herbert off of play action. He'll drop this off to Peyton. They find some open field here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure right. He gets it complete to Jackson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Peyton is into the end zone. Touchdown. Now for the point after.
Appreciate it. What's up, man? Hit that like button for me.
And it's good to make it 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. What's going on, guys? This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a throw here to his running back. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. Young will set to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it here with Dickerson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And quickly, they get to the line. He'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown Panthers. Calvin Johnson from a yard out. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. Like any Tennessee team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and goal. Dickerson on the handoff. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
There you go.
This is 1st and 10. Now Herbert. Flushed out right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's 2nd down. Herbert going to throw. Jackson with a catch. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a run.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock, but we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Herbert. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. And this play's broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all.
Come on.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cleveland. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Kansas City. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go. Slide through.
Young off the play fake. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, how about that adrenaline? First play of the game, and we have a catch that we're going to talk about probably the rest of this game and straight into the highlights.
Right out of the gate. What an effort. The throw over the middle, taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Hey, go steal. Ready.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And we'll take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Devin Hester, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Oh, wait a minute, they declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand.
The only thing I can think, someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Green Jack. Right. White.
The play fake. Now Young. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27.
Smash. Ready?
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Hold first.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Ultra. Go ultra.
Dickerson trying the right side. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Running it with Dickerson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
What's up, man? You all right? What's up with you? How your day going?
14-0 the score.
Right.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. No score zone right here. No score zone.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
On the double.
Stop, Fred.
Young to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Young now. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Hey, go period.
Here we go on fourth down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give them credit. They knew if they wanted to dial up on fourth, they executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Inside give to Dickerson. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Eric Dickerson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
I see you, baby. Special team. Come on out of the back of the end. Let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Sean Randall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 19. They go play fake. Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Here's Eric Dickerson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, Young. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked them off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The carry for Dickerson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Eric Dickerson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something up. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago! CeeDee Lamb, 75 yards. And the Bears are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Big hit, baby. Big hit. Come on.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
What are you doing?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's got a man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They go play action. Young. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Final play of the half. Young out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touch.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Young. And the catch made by Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Show them what we're made of, D.
To throw, Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On play action, Young. And that is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to Dickerson here on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Hey, 57, 57.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. CeeDee Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Young Wei Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Rail. Yellow.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yellow. Ready.
Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
It's Young off play action. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. A very good return that time. 18 yards, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Yellow.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 57. Watch out.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, Dickerson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Dickerson. There he goes left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes rolling to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Sunday.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Left side to Lamb. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo plate, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Yellow. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Gronkowski's going to go. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Larry Wilson. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 as...
And That is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.